allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is a special board meeting of the Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business. It's not to be considered a public community meeting. The call to order. We have all board members here. The meeting has been posted properly in all the schools and the paper. And so we are ready to take action. First, to approve the open enrollment exception applications.
Second.
Moved by Paul, seconded by Dan. Any discussion?
We have 5 students, a family of 4 from Washington Caldwell, and 1 child from North Cape that requested the open enrollment through the exception provision.
And our district superintendent is good with the approval of these?
Yes. The principals have met with the families. So,
Any comments or questions from board members? All those in favor then signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Unanimous, Mary? Next, we need to take action to approve individual employment contracts.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Dawn, seconded by Paul. This is for part-time aides and support staff.
right, so we have two special education aides, one for Evergreen and one for Woodfield. Both are part-time, and then the second half of a contract for a building secretary.
Comments or questions? All board members in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Unanimous, Mary? Take action to approve the 2013-14 budget.
In your packet, Mary had 2 color-coded pieces for you for tonight related to the budget. The ivory-colored one, and then also the pink slip. Do you want to add anything?
The ivory-colored one is for the budget adoption itself. The only thing that was changed was the revenues were tweaked a little bit after we found out exactly what we were getting from the state. Excuse me. The expenses stayed the same, so you'll notice we don't have a balanced budget. Our expenses are a little bit more than the revenues, but I didn't change any of the expenses to match up with the revenues. And we also, you'll notice a difference of at least $196,100, and that's the money for the roof project that's coming from the assigned fund balance, but it makes it look like there's a difference in your revenues and expenses by that much. And then the rest of the difference is about $7,000. The expenses are off by, as compared to the revenues.
Otherwise, all the other information was published in the annual meeting booklet that the citizens picked up as far as all the other funds.
I have a question, Chris. Do you think you have enough money in the budgeted account for attorney fees for all these open records requests that you're receiving?
We had bumped it up by about, Mary, did we increase that by about 5,000?
It was more than that.
We had increased that amount.
Where does that fit in your yellow sheet?
It's under the 3 and
Purchase services.
$310, you said?
oh, these are
That's a
outlets, these
smaller
are
quote.
functions, so it'd be under the 200. It's in the 230s, 230,000.
That's what you were looking at.
Under general administration?
Second page.
Services, general ed. Oh, 230 under that. So you said you only bumped it up 5 in the previous year? Then?
I thought we'd done like a 10% increase on the, so it was either $5,000 or $6,000, because we were around 60 last year.
That's what we had budgeted, but we
Yeah.
didn't, yeah. What did I say?
Okay. Well, as long as you got the extra room from last year's, I'm okay with that. Then.
Need a motion?
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion by Dan, seconded by Doug. Any further comments or questions on it? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Unanimous, Mayor. And lastly, we need to take action to levy a tax upon all taxable property in the Waterford Grade School District, rank number 1, for the 2013-14 school year in the amount of $10,607,295.37. Those are for funds 10, 27, 30, 50, 60. I'm sorry, 10, 27, 30, 50, and 80. Expenses for education, for operation, maintenance, contracted services, debt retirement, and community service. We have a motion.
Second.
Moved by Paul, seconded by Dawn. Any commentary on this? Questions?
This reflects the 2% increase that the citizens had approved at the annual meeting.
Taking some out of the fund.
Yes. Correct.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Unanimous, Mayor. That ends the matters bring to our attention for a special meeting. We have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Doug, seconded by Dan. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous, Mayor.